In this video, I want to talk about the only 10 summer wardrobe essentials that you need to dress well and stay cool all summer long. And to keep it simple, we're sticking to the basics. Because let's be honest, summer is easily the hardest season to dress for. It's hot, it's sticky, and without the option of layering, a lot of outfits can risk falling flat. And I think that's how you can so quickly just default to jean shorts, Birkenstocks, and a boring t-shirt every day. But with the right essentials and a bit of intentional styling, you can look put together all summer long with fewer pieces than you think. So let's start with the first staple, summer shorts. And as someone who's not a huge fan of shorts in the summer, sometimes it is just way too hot to wear anything else. But this doesn't mean that you necessarily need to be defaulting to bike shorts or Daisy Dukes all summer long. No shade if you love it, it's just a little bit too tight for me. But here are two pairs that I'm actually looking forward to wearing this season. One is a pair of long denim shorts in a more relaxed fit. I just find this length, shape, and silhouette to be a little more flattering, especially if you have a more athletic build or tend to hold weight in your lower half, like me. Find a pair that feels slightly relaxed, easy to wear, and if you are looking for denim, look for a pair that is made of 100% cotton, lightweight denim so that they'll stay breathable in the heat and they won't feel too tight when you start to sweat. And second is a pair of more elevated shorts, either made of linen or cotton in a neutral color. You can go for a trouser style like this for a more minimal elevated look, or something in cotton like these for everyday casual moments. So these are the two options I'd say to go for the most well-rounded wardrobe this summer. But with that said, go with the style, shape, and color that you like the most. So now we've got the shorts covered, a full outfit is gonna need something on top. And if you love to layer like me, but it's too hot for jackets or blazers, this next staple will fill that gap perfectly. And that is the easy shirt. Look, summer layering is hard, but it's not impossible. And the best way that I've been able to do this is by having a variety of shirts made of cotton, linen, silk, or tencel. They are so effortless and chill that you can easily wear them on their own, and they layer easily over slimmer t-shirts and tank tops in the summer, basically acting like your blazer or jacket. And bonus, they even work as a beach cover. I recommend getting a few different options in a few different colors and materials so that you can also play around with styling elements like texture. And that's really important because when you're working with fewer overall pieces in your summer wardrobe, texture is going to be your best friend to prevent your outfits from feeling flat and boring. So having a few options in fabrics like cotton or cotton poplin will give a bit more of a structured look, while linen will naturally wrinkle and give you a more laid-back, flowy look. And if you aren't a fan of the more menswear Oxford style, then I think you could also sub out this layer with things like a vest, a loose linen blazer, or a flowy blouse like this. But whether you layer or not, nothing beats the simplicity of this next basic, and it's probably already in your closet. And that is the plain t-shirt. The t-shirt is a staple basic all year round, but in the summer it's going to be one of your main go-tos, especially if you don't want to show your shoulders too much. If you want the most versatile option in your closet, then I would say just go for a simple neutral color that goes with everything, like black or white. This is not to slander against any gray t-shirts, I love gray, but in the summer you really do risk showing sweat stains, so proceed with caution. But you know your style best, so you do you here. To keep things interesting and help change up the proportion of your outfits, I like to make sure I have a few styles that I can rotate through. At least one slim fit and one more relaxed fit. This way, you have plenty of options to choose from depending on the vibe you want. And in the summer, I always try to go for materials like 100% cotton for maximum breathability. These t-shirts are all from cotton and they've been a go-to staple in my wardrobe for years. And I'm so excited to share that this part of the video is sponsored by Cotton. Cotton, they just get it. They focus on timeless and premium everyday staples that are meant to be your go-tos over and over. And they're always made of natural materials that actually feel good on the skin, so they're going to be perfect for those hot summer days. Since they've started as a company, Cotton has focused on giving back to the communities they work with, and they've helped fund 23 schools to date. So you know your shopping can go to a good cause. They sent me a few pieces from their summer collection. This one is my favorite. This tank top is so good. And I'll be styling a few of their other pieces to give you a closer look. But if you're looking to add some minimal, chic, and versatile basics to your wardrobe this summer, definitely check out Cotton. Everything from them will be linked down below in the description, and you can use my code ChristinaCotton15 for a little bit of a discount. Next, let's talk about footwear. In the summer, I think it's really important to find shoes that actually feel comfortable, but won't give you blisters when you're walking around. And I think I've given enough honorable mention to sneakers, so in this video, I want to focus more on summer sandals and slides. I prefer a more minimalist sandal with a sleek silhouette because they really do just go with everything. I think they help add some polish to even the most casual outfit, which really makes them a go-to in the summer. And this is again where you can really play around with things like shape, color, and silhouette. So think something that's shiny, metallic, or with a bright pop of color like this is really going to transform an otherwise basic outfit. And the silhouette that I'm especially drawn to this summer is this square toe silhouette in a sandal. I think it is so minimal and chic, and I think makes it feel a little less sporty compared to a round toe. But sometimes you can't wear things like shorts and sandals in the summer, so that's where I think it's really important to bring in some lightweight summer trousers. These are for the days when wearing shorts just isn't an option, like at the office, or for those of us who just aren't really huge fans of shorts, skirts, or jeans. I think having multiple styles in a few different colors and textures will really keep your summer wardrobe feeling versatile and fresh. In the summer, you're gonna feel best in materials made of linen, lightweight merino or tropical wool, silk, cotton, or a decent blend of these. Stay away from things like thick wool and synthetics like polyester. These will just leave you sweating and miserable. But at the bare minimum, I think you're going to need a more structured pair and a more relaxed pair. For the office, I love a summer dress pant that has pleats and belt loops because they give you a more polished look and you have the option to accessorize with belts. You can style them all summer with loafers, sandals, or heels for a more dressy look, or with sneakers or casual sandals if you want to feel more laid back. I also think it's really important to have at least one pair of pants that have an elasticated or drawstring waistband. Because on the hottest days, you don't want anything that feels too tight around your waist or feels restrictive. Right now, I am loving these Persea linen pull-on pants from Cotton. They have the elastic waistband that we're looking for, and I actually like that they don't have the drawstring so they don't feel too pajama-y, which means you can actually dress these up and wear them to places like work or to an event. They're made of 100% linen, so they have a great texture and feel to them, but they're still gonna be breathable. They come in other colors, but I got the black so that I can dress them up and down more easily. And another great option for summer is actually a silk pant in either a light or dark neutral color. I think they make a nice addition to round out your other bottoms, and they just offer a bit of shine and a different texture if you want that. But having any of these trousers in your rotation this summer is really gonna feel like a cheat code when it comes to elevating your outfits. It's so easy. And on the days where wearing any pants feels like too much effort, this next piece is the ultimate lazy girl solution, and that is having a breezy sundress. I love the option of having a more feminine look in the summer, so I think having at least one summer dress or skirt that makes you feel amazing is going to be such a staple in your summer closet. This dress from Cotton is so simple and chic. It's made of 100% organic cotton, it's super breathable, and it has this amazing textured feel, so it immediately adds depth compared to your typical cotton jersey dress. I can see myself wearing this to the beach as a bathing suit cover or for a summer night on a patio. It's just so easy. And when you're not in a dress mood, the next staple is one that I reach for over and over all year round, and it goes with literally everything. And that is just a simple tank top. I don't know what to say, look, okay? There is something so chic about a simple, basic, minimalist tank. Just pair it with your favorite jeans, a skirt, or flowy pants in the summer, and you're basically done. But it is truly more than just a tank top. I actually like to look at it as a tool to give myself a slimmer proportion when I'm getting dressed. So I often pair it with looser bottoms to give a more balanced and effortless feel to the look. And definitely have some fun with your necklines too. Next, let's talk about denim. Jeans, I think, are truly a year-round staple, but in summer, I like to swap out my darker washes like black and gray and swap them in for lighter and more relaxed denim overall. So think your light blue, your classic indigo wash, and white. If you don't know what to wear, the simplest outfit formula you can go for in the summer is a simple tank top, a chill pair of jeans, and a sandal or a flat, and you're good to go. And since we got pretty much all the clothes and shoes covered, now we gotta talk about accessories. Because when your base is primarily made of basics, the accessories is where you can let your personality and your style shine through. They truly do tie the whole look together. For summer bags, I think you can really go with whatever you want here. But if you want to be strategic, I think focusing on adding color and texture through the bag is so key. So instead of a classic matte leather bag you might be wearing during the colder months and most of the year, I think here in the summer you can have some fun with a basket bag or a weaved leather bag like this one. The key to making basics look stylish is to play around with different textures, and your bag counts here too. And bonus points if you rock an oversized tote bag so that you can actually carry your life in it. And at this point, we're almost there, but I think the outfit might still be missing something, and that is sunglasses. Sunglasses I consider an overlooked wardrobe basic, but they really can change an entire look, with almost no effort, by the way. So here I think it's important to get a couple of different pairs. You can go for a more structured pair like these that will make a simple outfit feel a lot sharper, or go for something a bit more oversized and sporty for a different feel. But you can see that just by changing the sunglasses, it really can change the look, even if the base is exactly the same. So they're not just for sun protection, I think they give really easy style points. So now you know all the basics you need to dress well all summer long. But if your outfits feel like they're still not hitting, it's probably not your clothes. You can watch this video next to learn the habits that are going to completely transform how you get dressed and how you shop. Thanks for watching. Bye.